Join us on Facebook. You'll find us at Morning Blend Omaha.
All right, a lot of local businesses, work groups, even organizations, they've already started signing up to adopt a family.
What many of you are used to hearing, though, starts on December 1st, the big radiothon. Can you believe this is the 17th year for it?
It is a tradition.
Yes.
Chris Chapman and Terri McCormick are going to be there.
That's right.
You can catch them on Star 104.5, the Christmas station, right?
Hey,
good morning, guys.
Hey, it's good to see you. Terri.
Just like Adopt a Family is a tradition for you at the station, having you on our show is a tradition for us. This is an annual tradition.
And the Christmas, the gift exchange.
The
with
gift,
Chris,
right.
this guy.
It's only a
He is
one-way
awesome.
exchange. He just brings us. But explain the idea behind Adopt a Family.
Yeah.
Well, the simplest idea of Adopt a Family is that we don't want a single child here in Omaha to go without Christmas. That's it. I mean, it's simple in its form, but you look at it as, okay, how do we go about that?
Yeah.
Well, we ask folks who are watching today and listening to Star to come and just open their hearts a little bit and their wallets just a little bit and help adopt families here in the metro. Now, that doesn't mean that you physically ask them to come to your house, and have dinner and all that stuff.
But you
That's
do
not
meet
the way.
them,
You
because
sure
Troy and I have
do.
adopted, and you shop and you
Yeah.
meet the people that you adopt there on the 1st or 2nd. We see the Salvation Army logo on the screen, Chris. They are an important partner in all of this when it comes to answering that question of how does it work?
Yes.
Right? So
Yep.
explain the dynamic between the two of you now and then especially during the radiothon.
Well, prior to the Adopt a Family beginning, Terri and I will go down and we'll actually interview some of the families that are involved. And when we say families, you think of, mom, dad, a couple of kids, 3 kids, whatever. These could be foster families. These could be single parent families. These could be grandparents taking care of their grandkids. Family is in quotations here. It's all sorts of families. And then they go into the program of Adopt a Family because they're in a little bit of need, whether it be medical bills, whether it be, hardships, whether it be, going back to school, whatever. And then from there, we go and match those up with folks who are calling into the radiothon. And they go ahead and go out and buy the gifts and buy a food voucher for the family. So they get food and they get presents.
The meal is an important part
Yeah.
of the holiday.
And there are the volunteers working the phones for the radiothon right there. And Terri, people that are looking to adopt a family, how much you spend really depends on the size of the family that you adopt.
It does depend on the size of the family. Now, we've set aside, it's usually $30 per member of family, so you can kind of gauge your budget by what you think you can afford. And I will tell you, this is my first time doing this, and when we went down to see all the people standing in line, the lines are long this year. There's a lot of people. So if you think $30 can help somebody have a better Christmas, what better gift
It
than
feels
that?
well, and I think it's one of those examples sometimes in life. You talk about who gets more out of it. I think for the people who are adopting and in a position to adopt, it's so rewarding, and you feel it. That is the spirit of Christmas to me.
And I've done so many of these in the past in my career, and this is my first time in Omaha, and we've never gotten to go face to face with the families
Really?
before, and I'm excited
Yeah.
about that.
Right.
I think that's part of what makes it so special.
So how many families total, Chris? In the past, I don't know if you have numbers for this year,
Right.
but the bar is how high?
It's within 2,000 to 2,200 families. Now, when we say that number, you think, well, that's a lot. But remember, families can be 2 people up to 12, 13 people. So we're not helping just 2,000 families. We might be helping anywhere from 7,500 to 10,000 people here in the metro that are really in need this holiday.
And a lot of times we say happy holidays, have a great holiday. Some people don't always have great holidays.
Right.
And this is one way to help give them at least a piece of that. Do you have any stories that you can share from maybe families that have been adopted?
Yes. Every year we go down, like we said, we talk to the Salvation Army and some of the folks who come through. We get a chance to interview them personally, and we never share names, we never do anything like that, but we get to hear their story. And it's amazing how they, Terri, how they like to open up and tell us
Yes.
why they're there and the hardships. One gentleman came down, a divorced gentleman this year, and he was just having a hard time. And we sat in our room for 20 minutes with him?
20
probably.
minutes.
And he just poured his heart out to us about how the difficulty of this year was really affecting him, and he didn't want to be in that room.
Right.
He did
You
not want to
can
be
tell.
there. The word embarrassment comes out a lot because people feel like, this isn't me. I really hate to be in this position. Someday I'd like to be able to be on the other side.
And you see that too, because
Yeah, we do.
I took a call. I was volunteering.
That's right,
I
thank you.
Took a call from somebody who said I was there a few years ago, and now my feet are set again. I'm in a better place in life, and I want to be able to help another family the way somebody helped me.
Yeah.
Like I get chills thinking about
Yeah.
the way this works.
Yeah, we talk about teaching moments too. We just talked
Right.
about that this morning.
Yeah.
We did.
That it's a great teaching moment for your family. If the kids are thinking, how many gifts do I have under the tree, and how big's my stocking going to be? Well, imagine taking your kids and buying gifts for another family that might be equal to yours. It's a great learning lesson.
It sure is.
Yeah.
Okay, so the 104star.com is a website that you can go to. The details for the Radiothon, it all starts when?
It starts Thursday, and we will be at Westroads Mall. This is a new thing for us this year. We're actually going to be in Center Court at Westroads Mall from 6 a.m. till 6 p.m. both Thursday and Friday.
Great.
So you can come by and say hi, and you can find out firsthand what we do.
They're marathon days, but
Yes.
so rewarding. And of course, tune in to Star 104.5 to hear these two and the whole Star crew as they broadcast and share stories and phone calls on air. And the number to call if you want to go ahead and save it in your phone so that you're ready to go. You saw it there. But some people, I think about single moms, a lot of those go first.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like you see the progression of it throughout the event. So if there's a family that you think, yeah, I want to do that, just get in early. Thank you so much. And
Well, sure.
Oh.
no,
no.
In the spirit of Giving Tuesday
Right.
today.
So Husker red for Mike.
Okay.
Yes, and green to match your eyes, Mary, although they're not green. So
Oh,
gift
thank
for
you very
everyone.
much.
Chris.
Listen, I feel bad. Mary, you're supposed to remind me.
No.
I have to give something to them when they come
No,
on
no, no.
next
Like
year.
sweets and this really cool
The
old
pen has a special.
Tap the eraser on something really hard.
Oh,
There
they
you
light
go.
up.
Oh,
We're so
you
easily
guys.
amused.
Lighten up your holidays.
Oh my
Light
God.
it up for everybody.
You
Thanks,
guys
Thanks
are
a
the
lot.
best.
Always.
Thank you.
Thank
This
you.
helps
Thanks for having
always.
us on.
Appreciate you. Thank you, Terry.
You're welcome.
Oh my.
All right, so we're going to keep the